Hello and welcome to another Nihongo Gamer video. Today we're going to be looking at my 3DS and my PlayStation Vita. But it's going to be a little bit different today because I don't know if you can see closely, but if you zoom in here, you'll see there is a USB port where there used to be an infrared port here on the 3DS. And the reason is there is a capture board which I've just had installed, which will let me stream video from my 3DS to my computer. And the same for the Vita. I'll just show you the port on here as well. You can see they've actually like sawn it off and actually put an extra USB port. This is the original USB port, and this is the new USB port. And they've actually like sawn it off and put a capture board in here as well. So the theory is I'll be able to plug these into my computer via USB and be able to stream content digitally, which means that we can make better gameplay videos. So that should be really cool, being able to play all Vita games on a big screen. I've got my computer here, going to plug this in to the consoles, and let's go and have a go. Okay, so first up is the 3DS, so obviously we're going to need the console, which we have modified, and you can see in the infrared port there that there is no longer an infrared port, it is now a USB port. We're also going to need the software, KatsuKity or KatsuKity, whatever you want to call it. Sends you a link there where you can download it if you get your 3DS modded by them. And you can just double click on the folder there, open up the software, and there is a driver here at the top that you need to install first. So just make sure you install that. You'll also need the C++ runtime files for Visual Studio 2012, and you'll also need DirectX installed on your computer, which most people probably already do. And then once you have got that all done, you just go and click on the application. I'm going to click on the 64-bit version here, and I haven't actually run this before, so I don't know if it's going to work. All we have to do is connect our USB cable, which you also need. Don't forget you'll need this micro USB, not the mini USB, not micro USB, which is the old shape that looks like this. You plug this into the 3DS here. Okay, and then plug the other end into our computer. Plug that in. Okay, it's making sound, which is nice. And then presumably, turning on the 3DS. Oh, it is now asking for a device ID. Now also, when you get your 3DS modified by KatsuKity, they will give you a special code. Okay, I've typed in the code now, and look, it's come to life. Great. Oh, it's a little choppy. This doesn't look correct. Okay, it's all running now. Okay, so I think the problem is that sending sound through the 3DS to the computer as well takes up a bit more bandwidth, which means that I don't know if maybe it's just my computer's not fast enough, but it can't really handle sound at the same time. So I'm still going to have sound recorded out of the audio jack and using my sound card. But that means that if you're happy to have the sound coming out of the console itself like this, then you should get perfectly smooth sort of 60 FPS frame rate capture on the PC over here. Look just how beautifully smooth that's running. So here I'm moving it around on the 3DS, and you can see it here on the computer screen. Let's go ahead and click a character. How about Pikachu? And let's go into a battle. How about some random levels? Fine with me. And there you go. We are now playing with zero delay, completely flawless video playback on the computer screen there. That's beautiful. They've done a really great job. And what's really awesome about the shop that does this KatsuKity place, is that they'll do it within 1 hour. Like I gave them my PS Vita and my 3DS, and they literally put the capture card in within 1 hour, gave me a phone call and said, come back and pick it up. So if you happen to be in Tokyo, maybe if you're around in Tokyo for the Tokyo Game Show, definitely pop into the shop and get your 3DS or your Vita modded, because they can do it within an hour, which is amazing. Look at that. Look how smooth that is. Okay, so that's 3DS running through the capture card into my PC. Let's go ahead and try with our PS Vita as well. Let's go ahead and turn the PC on, and let's plug our USB cable into the PS Vita and the PC. Now make sure you have a look. It needs to be this micro USB cable that we plug into, because the 3DS uses a mini USB cable. So I've got my PS Vita here, which is charging. I'm just going to plug this into the small end here. Remember, there's 2 ports. One is the original PS Vita port. The new PS Vita port, the one that's been drilled in here, that's the one we want to plug into. I'll take the other end and plug it into the computer. Then I've got the folder with the software that we installed from KatsuKity. Just double click on that, and double click on the software. Make sure you've already installed the driver, otherwise it won't work. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the software now. It says choose which model you want to use. We are using a PS Vita 2000, so let's choose that one here with the normal LCD panel. Now we have to type in our password, and we're up and running. So I'll just drag the screen up here until it's big, and presumably by turning on the PS Vita, look at that! It's already working! Oh, that's awesome! Okay, brilliant. Everything happening on the PS Vita, also happening on the on the computer screen at exactly the same time. Beautiful! How amazing is that? Brilliant! Alright, so we've got Freedom Wars running here on both a computer screen and the PS Vita. Obviously, we could plug this into our TV if we wanted to get a full screen, a full TV screen of PS Vita goodness. Let's get stuck into a mission just so you can see how good the performance is. Alright, check this out! So we're playing Freedom Wars. Look at that. Alright. Oh, obviously my computer still dims the screen because it doesn't know what's going on. I should probably turn that feature off. Open Sesame. Whoa! Pick up this civilian. Oops, missed. And what's really awesome about this, obviously, is that I can still use the touch controls on my Vita, and I can see what happens on the screen. So, you know, here's a note, Sony. Here's proof that I can control a touch screen and still look at a big screen without freaking out. Well, that's all I have time to show you today. I just wanted to show you that the PS Vita and also the 3DS, with the capture cards installed, can stream to the computer. Looks like doing so with sound is still a little iffy, so I'm going to have to be recording sound through the separate sound jacks here. But yeah, basically it does work and it looks beautiful, and it means that we're going to have lots more gameplay videos coming up on Nihongo Gamer, so definitely look forward to that, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe and do all that good stuff. Thanks, bye! Tokyo Game Show.